Hi, everyone. Nice to meet you virtually here. My name is An Guiqing from Institute of Curriculum and Instruction. It's China Normal University. Today, I want to share my research cultivating innovative competence across interdisciplinary curricula, China's policy and practice. I will talk about three aspects on this topic. First, how to understand the innovative competency from China's perspective and context. Secondly, policy for delivering interdisciplinary curricula in basic education of China. Last but not least, how to educate creativity through interdisciplinary curricula in practice. At the very beginning, I want to highlight policy context confronting our nation. In response to a global trend of development innovation is closely related to the future of our country. Development in either economic or social field requires to be driven by innovation. In the year of 2016, the State Council Center Committee of CPC issued an outline for National Innovative Driven Development Strategy and pointed that China will become an innovative country supported by high effective innovation system. Such mission proposes new requirements for education system. That is to promote education innovation, transformation talent development model, and nurture students' science spirit, innovative thinking, creative skills, as well as social responsibilities through the whole process of education. In the first section, I want to share with you on how to understand the innovative competency in China's context. Compared to the importance of developing creativity for policy, we expect more on educating people with wisdom in context of Chinese traditional culture. However, we don't have a clear definition of what wisdom refers to. Generally speaking, wisdom is about person's capacity for dealing with relations with nature, society, and self-smartly. If people have such level of capacity, we would see he or she is the richest state of the truth, the good and the beautiful, and has wisdom. Our modern philosopher, Mr. Feng Qi, defined wisdom as the truth about people's liberal development in conformity with the humanities based on his investigation and understanding of wisdom in East and West. We can understand his definition from three aspects. Understanding the way of cognition of the truth. This indicates wisdom is scientific and definite from perspective of science. Being in conformity with the humanity, this indicates the wisdom has moral quality in nature. Developing free and autonomous mode, this emphasizes on creativity. People with wisdom has power to create things. Obviously, in line with such definition, creativity and morality are indispensable for human development. Accomplishment, this word has been appeared in Chinese ancient books for early time. About 2,000 years ago, in the history of the Han Dynasty, biography of Li Xun, there is an old saying that horses will not have energy to run without adequate nutrition fed. A country or nation will not be rewarded by people who are not trained and educated. It is interesting to be noted that the word of literacy and competency are often used by the West, but both traditional reading, writing, and arithmetic skills and functional skills, which refer to key competency applied in family, social, and economic activities, are moral and value-free. But the meaning of accomplishment in Chinese as long-lasting efforts gained quality is embedded with moral and value concepts. Therefore, in China's recent curriculum reform, students' core competency is defined as the right concept of value, necessary moral characters, and key skills which students build and develop gradually in learning of a curriculum. Core competency mainly embodies the role and value of a curriculum in educating people. Moral creative capacity indicates that creativity is not just about proposing a new idea and a solution, but it must be morally valuable, in particular valuable for individual and social life. Both knowledge from virtues and creation from virtues represent in practice of embodiment cognition. Therefore, the structure of innovative competency transcends over individual creative thinking or traits and emphasize on innovative and valuable practical activity, which are generated from the interaction with others and society. Such competency framework is easy to be transformed into ways of education and evaluation. Creativity is described by OECD as inquiry, imagine, doing, and reflecting at a classroom. Such description also reflects emphasis on innovative practice. Based on understanding illustrated above and observed relevant international research, Liu Jian and other Chinese scholars constructed our local framework for innovative competency. Innovative competency consists of elements of a creative personality, creative thinking, and creative task engagement. Learning about the indicators on creative both home and abroad, we constructed an indicator framework for innovative competency. At present, we are developing an assessment tool with expectation on evaluating students' innovative competency scientifically. In the second section, I want to introduce you about policy for interdisciplinary curricula in China's basic education. This is the curriculum plan in compulsory education launched in the year of 2022, which is characterized in delivering curriculum in an integrated and practical way. According to this plan, in national curriculum, proportion of a topic-based interdisciplinary learning is no less than 10% of teaching time in each subject. School can also conduct more topic-based interdisciplinary learning, more than 10% if condition permits. Meanwhile, activity curricula in national curriculum, for example, labor education, comprehensive practice activity, can also be integrated with local and school-based curriculum in practice. One of the important approaches is to integrate various curricula mentioned above through developing international interdisciplinary curricula, which is allowed to account for 14% to 8% of the total teaching time. Particular to be pointed, delivery of the comprehensive practical activity curriculum is guided by national outline, and its amount of teaching time is regulated but this curriculum is not equipped with the textbook and standard. That means the school has the autonomy to organize students to conduct various activities including investigation and inquiry, social service, design and product, and vocational experience. Such curriculum provides open environment, both time and space for students developing innovative competency. We also set up comprehensive practice activity with 8 learning credit in national curriculum, including 6 learning credits required for conducting research-based interdisciplinary learning or project-based learning, and the remaining 2 learning credits are required for social practice. Meanwhile, delivery of the interdisciplinary curriculum has been strengthened through its setup in curriculum plan across provinces. Taking Shanghai, for example, according to curriculum implementary plan for a general high school 2021, there are 14 learning credits required in school-based curriculum, among which 8 learning credits at least are required for interdisciplinary learning curricula. Next, I will share with you our practice on education, educating students' creativity through interdisciplinary curricula. In the coming time, Jiading district and the Pudong new district of Shanghai will also share the practical story. The practical stories more specifically. Unlike multiple subject courses which extend knowledge with topic and transdisciplinary curricula without perspective of the disciplinary, interdisciplinary curricula with the clear perspective of a disciplinary refers to a focused topic, task, or problem-based curricula, which needs to be investigated and inquired through applying more than 2 kinds of knowledge, perspective, and approaches. Interdisciplinary curriculum will not exist without a disciplinary, and is fundamental built on core knowledge of disciplinary. The key to develop interdisciplinary curricula are to integrate knowledge and methods in different disciplinary and develop students' problem-solving skill. Those 2 aspects are indispensable. The Trinity structure of the knowledge integration, problem solving, and value concept. For instance, a topic of how I spend my pocket money, which is integrated in subject of math and fine art. This topic aims to reflect on students' self-understanding and creative planning of their life. How should I spend my pocket money? In addition to knowledge, in the integration and the problem solving. Students know more about why people without registered residence of Shanghai spend more money on buying breakfast due to the fact their parents have no time to take care of them in the morning. Therefore, they fully understand their classmates' situation now, and such understanding each other contributes to the social harmony. Basic concept. We define the basic concepts of developing interdisciplinary curricula as educating the whole person, comprehensive learning, integrating innovation and embodiment-based learning. rationale behind the basic concepts. Those concepts are determined by characteristics of competency, namely holistic, situational, transformational, and embodied quality. Holistic quality refers to integration of knowledge, skill, and attitudes. So, regarding the value and orientation embedded in the competency. Interdisciplinary curriculum is more oriented to holistic perspective of educating people. Comprehensive or whole learning aims to strengthen connection between knowledge, learning, and social life, which is aligned with situational attribute of competency. Transformation quality refers to ability for solving problem by applying knowledge in different disciplinaries in novel situation. This quality reflects character of innovation in curriculum integration. Lastly, competency is developed and performed through practical practices. So embodiment-based learning is more emphasized for developing interdisciplinary curricula. A practice model. School-based practice model of an interdisciplinary curricula consists of 3 levels: interdisciplinary curricula planning, interdisciplinary curricula design, a topic of unit-based learning in interdisciplinary curricula. Interdisciplinary curricula should be delivered in accordance with the elements across levels and planned, designed, and implemented with orientation towards students' development of innovative competency. Planning for interdisciplinary curriculum at the school. Planning school-based interdisciplinary curricula involves formatting goal system, category of curriculum, implementation in institution, evaluation plan, and measures for quality assurance. Efforts identify orientation and the concept of interdisciplinary curriculum, which are incorporated into developing innovative competency, and specifically at operational level, curriculum metrics can be used by school to analyze shortcomings in goal setting of developing innovative competency in curriculum system. Follow this step. Goals without support by curriculum in particular can be transformed into goals of an interdisciplinary curriculum, which is to be developed. Finally, we construct interdisciplinary curricula by grade and category. Now I will show a case. In this case, school identified the education concept and orientation and aligned in this interdisciplinary curricula, namely beef and social responsibility, innovative spirit, and practical skills, self-regulated learning, and team collaboration. In accordance with such orientation of competency, school developed 3 types of interdisciplinary curricula across grades, respectively. Ecological, liberal, and cultural, and scientific and innovative social. The program in the project in every unit topic. Subject design for interdisciplinary curricula. According to elements in curricula, a certain interdisciplinary subject contains of 4 elements, including curriculum goal, content, delivery, and evaluation. 4 time is limited. I will not talk about this in detail. The key question is to identify which subjects are integrated into interdisciplinary curricula. Taking an art plus liberal and creative course in high school, for example, this curriculum is mainly based on disciplinary of fine art, while also involves subject of Chinese and information technology. We developed a tool called as a curriculum map. For instance, how can we help other people to more adapt for digital society? Students plan to make an app and teach other people to use WeChat. According such task accomplished such task requires students to have knowledge in subject of Chinese, fine arts, and technology skill for video taping and film editing. Therefore, teachers need to integrate and embed those knowledge and skill in development of interdisciplinary curricula to support their learning across disciplinaries. Thematic unit-based interdisciplinary learning. This conforms to backward design and represents alignment of teaching, learning, and assessment through the flow of implementing thematic unit-based interdisciplinary learning. Starting from developing goals, evaluation tasks are to be designed, followed by developing skilling accordingly. Delivery, teaching, and learning, and improving. In order to display students' creativity activities in various types, we developed 5 ways of learning according to new roles which students need to undertake in society of the 21st century: researcher, performer, volunteer, producer, and collaborator. In accordance with those 5 new roles, there are 5 ways of learning, namely research-based investigation, comprehensive expression, social participation, design and practice, as well as collaboration and communication. There are 7 steps designed for each way of learning in this model. In process of implementation, teacher can support students learning through each step and collect evidence of students' learning, which are used for assessing learning outcome and providing feedback. We need to pay attention to value of productive failing while evaluating students' learning. Discriminating valid and invalid success is very important. For example, a group finished the work very quickly, but how it accomplished? Members of this group didn't have thoughts and creative ideas. They just simply simulated what the group next to it, then did and finished the work quickly. They performed well in short term, but such performance is nonsense for developing students' creativity, which is considered as a long-term learning outcome. Contrastively, a group continues to modify and improve their work, although they don't finish the task quick on time. From the perspective of short-term performance, this group don't finish the task on time, but it is beneficial for them to develop innovative competency from perspective of long-term development. So this is called as the productive feeling. In the last section, I will briefly introduce you about supporting system for interdisciplinary curriculum in practice. In order to assure practice of an interdisciplinary curriculum with quality, school needs to provide a support system, including leading profession, reconstructing organization, matching resource, and reshaping space. Leading profession involves establishing learning-centered collaborative teaching mechanism. Such collaboration is not about coordination of different subject knowledge. You teach part of physics and I teach part of math. Such collaboration is to reshape roles of teachers to support student-centered learning. Teachers are delivering teaching as an organizer, observer, and facilitator during interdisciplinary learning. Reconstructing organization involves establishing interdisciplinary teaching and research organization. Traditional model of organizing teaching and research can't meet demand for delivering interdisciplinary curriculum. Some schools transformed their teaching and research department through set up Science and Technology Innovation Center, Creative Arts Center, and Creative Humanities and Arts Center. Such school efforts is beneficial for developing interdisciplinary curriculum with institutional assurance provide. Reshaping space, make use of a space to support interdisciplinary learning. Interdisciplinary learning needed to be delivered through best use of a formal learning space, informal learning space, social facilities, as well as learning space. Space is important revolutionary power. Particularly, traditional school education space needed to be reconstructed to support students' interdisciplinary learning through established work studio, material searching area, small group collaboration area, multiple groups collaboration area, and public exhibition area, etc. Matching and allocating resource, best support for interdisciplinary learning. Resource include school resource, social resource, and family resource. Some districts started to establish interdisciplinary learning resource based across regions and interdisciplinary learning practice based. Meanwhile, at institutional level, mechanism for resource allocation, matching, coordinating, integration, and sharing is established to support the use of resource. It's the end of my presentation, and thank you for listening.